Luke, man, congratulations! Like another epic season. This is one of my favorite shows, maybe of all time. Like, it's not only like funny but and charming, but it gives me a lot of perspective too. And I legitimately feel like I become a better person from watching it.
Wow.
I have to
high
ask.
praise.
Well, I mean, like, you've been on it for multiple seasons now, and Sean's gone through some big changes, and I'm just wondering how that's reflected on your own journey as, like, kind of coming to grips with the person you are behind the camera.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a couple things I stole from Sean. Like, for one, I fight now. You know, not actually. Like, I don't do no sanctioned fights or nothing, but I train Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because Sean did the MMA thing. I like that. I experienced that. I was like, I want to keep exploring this. That's really cool. But there's something that we've always had in common, which is we like progress. One of the first things Sean says in episode 1 is, can you fix it? He wants to see if he can improve. And since he and I share that, that was a nice little foundation for me to sort of just latch on to, something we had in common, and then the rest just kind of building out that character and seeing where we differed. But that's the heart of it, where we connect. We both want to improve.
Yeah. You know what I love about this season? There's a moment that you share with Paul, or Sean shares with Paul, where he kind of is just like, I have nothing more to teach you. You're doing a great job.
I call that the graduation scene.
So I love that moment because of where he came from in season 1. And I'm just wondering, like, you know, like, if this show ends in 3 seasons, like, how do you reflect on his journey as far as, like, getting to play this character?
It's a good question. I guess I never really entertained the thought of it ending after 3.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't. I'll say that first.
Yeah, but if it were to, I would say Sean is a good example of what it could look like if you commit to making a change, especially through therapy. I think that's the point of the show. Sean's the character who is the client. He's the one that we follow most closely, who's a client. And I think he serves as an example, or a sort of idealistic, hopeful way to portray somebody who experiences progress and improvement and encouragement and a sort of positive reshaping through the lens of therapy. So it would have been an honor to play him this far. Yeah. And I would consider it one of the highlights of my career.
Yeah. You know, I remember in interviewing Jason, he was saying if there's more stories to tell, there are more seasons that can be told too, you know, despite, you know, the big changes. There's a baby in the show now. Paul's, unfortunately, his condition's worsening, right? Alice might move away for soccer, but I want to talk wishful thinking because you're part of some amazing shows now, like with The Pit and Abbott, both incredible shows alongside with Shrinking. You must have an acting wish list moving forward. If there were more seasons of people you would bring into this world that would be fun scene partners that could live here, who's on that list?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be shameless in it and plug some of the performers who I've met in all these different projects. You know, I think there'd be a great spot for Quinta on Shrinking for sure, if she can fit any time into that busy schedule of hers, being such a writer, creator, director, actor, producer, and all that. There'd be plenty of great spots for Tyler. In particular, I do remember Lisa saying, "Yeah, tell Bill I want in" on that show. You know, so spots for her. And Patrick hasn't said anything about it, but me getting to know Patrick Ball a little bit over on The Pit, he's a lot funnier than Langdon. That character allows him to come off. He would fit in right perfectly, man. That man, I can never tell if he's joking or not. It's just the look on his face, but he's a funny dude as well, along with a couple others.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anyone could really fit into this world so seamlessly, and then you get to see kind of different flavors. Like Harrison, I would have never expected him to be so funny.
Oh man!
So
apparently, he said after his first take, after he got some laughs, he says to Jason, "I knew I was expletive funny." So,
and he's right.
He had been waiting. He had been waiting for that, and Shrinking gave him that chance.
That's absolutely right. I want to say this: like, if this were to be the last season, again, I hope not. Like, when you say goodbye, like, what do you think you'll miss most from this production moving forward?
It's the same thing I miss the most about playing football. I remember my dad asking me, "Oh, what are you gonna miss now that you're an actor? If you don't want to do this football thing?" I said, "The locker room." Yeah. So what I would miss the most is the green room. Is before we roll. My job is awesome and I love it a great deal. But the coolest thing about it are the people I get to spend time with. So I would miss whatever the locker room equivalent is of Shrinking.
The break room, probably.
Craft services.
Craft services.
You know,
Yeah, amazing. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And congrats on all the success, man. You definitely earned it. So
Trying, bro. Appreciate it.
appreciate you.